What's up, family? I'm Real Mike Rob. Make sure you tuning in to the 3 Point Conversion Radio. They got all of it and they keep it funky. Let's get it.
What up? What up? What up? It's your man, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? We're back inside the 3 Point Conversion Sports Lounge, and I'm here with my guy, one to my right, my guy Mace. What up, Mace? You know what, man? I'm doing a
Wednesday, dog, man. The week almost over, dog. I'm happy. I can't complain, man. I ain't gonna complain because if I did, who would listen? So life's great, man. Life's great. Ain't nobody gonna listen.
Everybody else going through the same thing too, dog. So you know what I'm saying? Different stuff, same thing. I feel you, dog. How your week been, man?
Hey, man, we out of a dark spot in the workplace. So smooth sailing, getting ready for the holidays. We can see Christmas. We can see the New Year. And, it's a time to reflect. I've been sitting here talking to the children, both of my daughters, and it's just crazy time, man. You gotta just cherish this time, man. We blessed, man. We fortunate. Again, you won't never hear me complain. You won't never hear your boy complain, man. You just won't.
Hey, dog, I'm definitely with you, man. Everything is good on my end, man. Just like I said, I'm glad to be alive, bro. Glad to be able to do this show. But I tell you what, Mace.
That way.
One thing I probably will complain. I shouldn't complain. I'm glad I'm able to do this, but I'm about to complain, dog.
Complain, my boy. Complain away.
Dog.
Just not being active, dog. You got to be active.
It ain't even that, dog.
Yeah, it's that. I'm telling you, it's that.
Oh, no, I'm gonna tell you, dog. So next week, just letting y'all know, next week we probably won't be able to do the show next Wednesday. I gotta get a colonoscopy, dog.
Oh, I mean that's
dog. Yeah,
that's
but
regular. That's yeah.
Mentally, dog, I ain't ready for that, dog. I'm just being honest, dog.
Bro, it's part of life. Like
I know. That's what I said.
Come on, man. What are we doing, man? That's part of life. Like, I'd be mad if you were saying like you've never had one. I'd be mad.
And I'm not gonna get one. Right. So let me ask you this, dog. We're gonna talk sports in a minute, dog. But you had one, right?
No.
Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Beforehand, it was all about just getting. I don't want that done. Whatever.
No.
But whatever. Now this prep, dog. I'm hearing about this prep and what I got to do before. I heard everybody keeps saying that's the worst part.
Yeah, it's life, dude. Would you much rather know?
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm with you, dog.
Like full transparency, and I ain't gonna put it all out there, but our health is like the most important thing in the world.
Right.
I got a family member right now who's been neglecting his health. And it's costing him right now. Like, everybody, listen to me. Stop playing about your health. Stop playing about your health. It got to be done. Go do it. Because again, you don't want nothing to sneak up on you in the middle of the night, or you don't want to be somewhere and they be like, man, oh man, what's wrong with me? And then when you finally, because you forced to go to the doctor, then they tell you got all these ailments. Like, especially black men, we have to be better. We have to be better, dog. So man.
And I'm doing it. I'm just saying though, dog. It's why I'm getting old. When you know,
it's life.
You start counting your years close. You get to like once I start turning 41, then it was like, okay, how many years I got? I got to do this because now I start becoming real.
It's life, man.
So we can get prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Of course, it's just like, man, I'm getting old, dog. But either or, man. Hey, we got sports to talk about, man. Definitely, we got a great show lineup for you, man. We are talking, Mace, about first of all, about the situation with AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts. We'll talk. I'll give my 3 cents when we get to that. But yeah, man, it's been a hot topic. Everybody's been talking about it. They're still winning. That's the funny part about it. But we're gonna get into that. You know, we got Wild Out, man. We got the Wild Out here, man. So he give his perspective from the Wild Out position and what he think and everything. So that's gonna be fun. Also, College Football Playoff Committee came out and they made a statement. They said this is what it's gonna be. A lot of people were shocked.
They stood on it. They stood on it.
Hey, you see the name of the show is Standing On Business. They stood on it, dog. They stood on it.
As the kids say, all 10. All 10.
Right. And the funny thing was, it shocked me. I agree with it, but it shocked me. We'll get into that. Either or, it shocked a lot of folks, and that was crazy. People forgot about NFL football, man, because that was the talk on Sunday. Also, we are talking Kirk Cousins, bro. Man, the Falcons, man, it's just.
He got the city looking crazy.
They're looking crazy.
He got the city looking crazy out here.
All the swag surf and all of that, and everybody was up on, and and it happens. Like you said, it's life. It's football. That's football, but still, now they're out of the playoff. I guess the top 6 of divisions. I mean, the top 7, I should say, and the division. But I mean, you got 4 more games left, or 5 more games. What are we? Week 15? What, 4 more games left?
Week 15. Week 15. Okay. We got 3 more games left.
After Sunday, right?
17-week season, baby.
Yep. So, yeah, man. So we'll find out what happens with that. We're going to get into that. And then we're going to talk about NBA, man. The Hawks, besides the blowout that happened on Sunday, steady climbing at a big win on Friday night against the Lakers. But I want to ask you a question about the Hawks. I think it's a pivotal question. It's the right question to ask. And I want everyone else, man, to answer it. And a good question, man. I'm going to save it for later. And then we're going to talk about the NBA Cup. We got the final 2 teams that can enter the NBA Cup. And this is, I wonder if this is working, if this is what they expected, from not just the players, but from the fan perspective, the media, we just, what up? Look, what up? Antoine said, good evening, my ball brothers. Yes, sir. He one of them too. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It wasn't no need to rock the George Jefferson or no need, my hairline started going. I was like, bruh, yeah.
Yeah. Thank God for Michael Jordan, dog. That's all I gotta say, dog. Thank God for Michael Jordan. And then we got I got a question for the NFL, because we're gonna talk about Kirk, but I got something fun for Mace. He gonna love this, and you all should love this as well. Now wide receivers, DBs, any player now can wear any number.
Yeah.
But specifically for wide receivers, I'm going to list a few names, and we're going to say if we were back in yesteryear where they had to rock the numbers from 80 to 89.
Yeah.
What numbers would fit these particular players?
Oh, okay. Okay.
So that's going to be fun. And then we got quick hit, stop it, what's on my mind, and Dr. Fowler coming in with your info as far as fantasy football, because we know a lot of people it's playoff time for fantasy football. You made the playoffs? I mean, you ain't do it this year, did you?
No, I couldn't do fantasy this year, man. I wasn't locked in.
Okay,
I wasn't locked in.
I made two. I made the playoff in 2 leagues, so it's all right, out of 6, but whatever. But anyway, yo, man, let's get to these quick hits, bro. It's time to get to them. And first off, Mace. I can't believe this.
I can't believe it, but I love it. I love it. I can't believe it, but I love it.
North Carolina, University of North Carolina football team hired Bill Belichick as their new head coach or next head coach. Mace, bruh. And you know what? We kept hearing about it. Every, for the last week or so, last week and a half or so. And even though they kept saying they're close, it still was like, this can't happen. This is not going to happen. But you say you love it. Tell me why you love it, man.
Dog, so I love it. My youngest, Monte, cut that out. Monte, you'll be down here for the Panther game. We'll talk about that later. But listen, that's my youngest right there. That's my oldest child right there, y'all. My oldest child right there. That's my oldest. So why I love it? I love the fact. So from the parent and kid perspective, the number one thing parents and kids want to know when they go to college, especially Power 5 schools, can this coach get me to the NFL? Right. The answer is without a doubt, yes. The one thing these kids are getting ready to go through, it's gonna feel like everything's gonna be NFL. They are going to get a crash course. Like they say they want to play in the NFL. They're gonna find out what it's like to be in that kind of environment, in that kind of structure. So I do like that. The thing I kept hearing everybody talk about, well, no recruiting. He ain't going out to recruit. He don't have to go out there and recruit. Mm-hmm. He's gonna have young enough coaches on his staff.
Do that.
Programs are hiring GM, so he's gonna get a name. But just think about this. Bill Belichick probably got one of the craziest Rolodexes in the industry. His favorite player that he coached, Lawrence Taylor. Where did Lawrence Taylor go to school? UNC. Bruh, when he's recruiting a quarterback, who can he get on the phone? The GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this thing is going to work out very well for UNC. Because when we look at Mac Brown, you got Mac Brown was old. Belichick old, but Belichick is like a young old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Belichick is
He's like a young old.
Hey, let's say this about Mac Brown real quick. Old as Mac Brown is, Mac Brown still gonna have some fresh pair of Jordans, dog. But go ahead, he gonna rock them UNCs.
Yeah, what you think, Bill ain't?
Right?
Listen, you don't think Mike Jordan already called? When the next time we see Bill on Instagram, he gonna be outfitted out, Carolina 11s, fresh Jordan jumpsuit. Like, think about the Jordan hoodies that everybody finna sell now.
Oh, because he about to rock the hoodies.
Come on.
And it don't get cold up there? Go ahead.
Bruh. And what I like about it, so one of my partners' son is a freshman at North Carolina right now. They are ecstatic. They love the fact that they're getting ready to learn from arguably the greatest coach in the NFL ever. Dude, it's a lot. I love the hire. I like it. I know a lot of people gonna poo-poo on it, bruh. I love it.
You know what?
And the thing that what it's gonna be too, Ralph, real quick. He's gonna be like the CEO. He's gonna be like the CEO.
Mm-hmm.
He bringing it. I think they agree his son gonna be the coach and waiting. So he took care of his son. You know what I'm saying? So he just gonna kind of sit back and just be a sounding board. I love it, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I love it.
I think too. I mean, of course, with him, Belichick don't need anyone and no example or anything because of his resume, like you stated, and then his Rolodex. But think about this: what we saw in Boulder, Colorado this year, when you added Warren Sapp, and you start to see now these coaches, these players, ex-players, and even Michael Irvin not on the staff or a TO, but still giving out wisdom and coaching these young guys. You see where it took them. So now you got Belichick, the GOAT, when it comes to coaching.
Bro, Edelman gonna stop by. Gronk gonna stop by. Ty Law gonna stop by. Like, bro, UNC got better today.
You know what? I'll say this too. You will want to draft a player, probably even Colorado, because that's how Deion. As much as Deion is, he loves the flair. He's flamboyant. Deion was all about business when he was a player, when he was on the field, and just as a coach, you see that. So you're gonna get the most disciplined players. But the fact that you're gonna get with Belichick, Belichick gonna have them guys ready to play, focused. So when they get to the league, why wouldn't you send somebody there? Because
man, Bill Rich, man, that don't count, Twan. Bill Rich.
That don't count, man.
He gonna get any girl he want, man. He rich.
Right. Look, she's gonna be jealous. We gonna see another incident where we saw with Travis. Bill's girlfriend gonna be jealous if they see one of them.
Man,
let me stop.
Bill outside, dog. Bill outside.
Hey, dog, he came with Kraft. You know how Kraft is. Anyway, speaking of Kraft and all of them, the Boston Red Sox acquire left-hand pitcher Garrett Crochet from the White Sox, and in return for some prospects. Mace, first of all, as somebody is from Chicago, I lived even though Cubs is my team, I lived on the South Side. We might as well call the White Sox a garage sale, dog. We steady giving our players. We're drafting. We just steady giving our players, dog. Just once we got something. Yep, it's almost. Speaking of Belichick, it's almost like the Belichick thing. Hey, you play too good. Hey, dog, we got to ship you out. That's what it seems like. But big pickup for the Red Sox, man. This was one of the best pitchers last year. Came out and, like I said, man, Mace is just we're garage sale, dog.
Yeah, man, it's an arms race. You can't never have enough pitching. Got a guy who we know can pitch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, again, like you just said, man, the White Sox. Guys go there to develop, then they gone. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
I don't even see people wear the White Sox hat. Remember how popular the White Sox hat used to be? I don't even see people rock the White Sox hat.
It's the only White Sox hat I rep because it got the shot. Just because it got the shot.
But you know the one I'm talking to say socks like you don't even see nobody wear that hat no more.
Used to be the hardest joints back
then. Man, that thing was right up there with the Raiders.
Wow.
Crazy.
And then last but not least, the NFL saying that they're going to have a game for the first time in Berlin.
Yeah.
The business side, I get it. It's dope.
Bro.
But at the same time, man, it's just like, bro, if I'm a Bears fan, I'm speaking of a fan now, I don't want my team home game
to
be in a neutral site. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. We need that.
Yeah, see, y'all don't matter. See, we on this side, we don't matter because we're averaging paying $200, $225, $300 for tickets. Over there, they paying $2,000, $3,000. Bottom line, baby, the NFL got the best dope in the world. Everybody want a piece of it.
Right.
It's uncut. It's dog. As long as there's a demand, I keep telling people this. A Super Bowl is going to be played in another country.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, It's going to be dog. Just next year, matter of fact, for the Berlin, whatever. Look at what people are paying for these games.
So games, yep.
They're not dog. They sold out Wembley. Y'all know how people go get in Wembley Stadium?
Mm-hmm.
Dog, these stadiums over there are way bigger than NFL stadiums. Dog, all the NFL cares about is the bottom line. Again, they got this dope. Everybody want it. It's uncut. It's narcos. You know what I'm saying?
What do you say?
It's Pablo Escobar.
I stand by it.
Yeah,
I guarantee it.
I guarantee it, man. It ain't torn. It ain't stepped on. You can step on the, what my man say, you can step on it 9, 10, 11 times.
Right.
And it still come out raw. Dog.
Right.
The NFL don't look what the NFL be doing. Hey man.
Hey, real quick, before
who's gonna do that.
Hey, before we go to our next, he said it's J-Yo, right, boy? Hey, before we go to the next segment, could you imagine if David Stern was a commissioner of the NFL?
It wouldn't work.
What? Why you don't think so? Because of the owners?
It wouldn't work. Yeah, because the owners. It wouldn't work. You
ain't running. You ain't running him like
no, bro. You work for us. See,
right.
That's what people don't understand, bro. All us collectively decide that you're gonna make $40 million a year. What the Goodell got the rest of the Goodell make $45 million a year.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Now, see David Stern was so powerful, and you know what he said went. See, he would have to go in the room, and then he gonna need 28 or 32 people to agree with him. They gonna be looking, Dave, boy, if you don't get your matter of fact, we'll tell you when to come back, and then we gonna hand you this piece of paper. You gonna tell them that's what we said. Nah.
Hey, I'd be scared to even say that to David Stern because I was in the data, dog. He was, but yeah, man. But all right, man, that wraps up quick hits, bruh. And let's move right along, man. The hot topic. And the hot topic, y'all, is a topic that I think we all are wondering what's going on. Bro, what is going on with AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, man. Listen. You have a guy who is putting himself above the team goals. What's funny is, they could have left this dude to rot in Tennessee. He's actually playing games that matter. Yet he's worried about his numbers. Not only did they get him out of a dumpster, then they paid him. Like, bro, you one of the highest paid receivers in the NFL. And for you to say the things you say, and this is what he don't understand. The more he keep talking, the more quarterback gonna ignore him. Like, bro, you don't even exist to me out there. Now you just out there conditioning, running 9 routes, running bang gates. Bro, I ain't even looking your way.
So let me ask you this. Do you think, because he came in and tried to clarify. I ain't gonna say try. He clarified. I don't know, believe it or not, but he came in and said that he was like, look, when I said, the passing game, I was talking about. I didn't say Jalen Hurts. I wasn't even just talking about him. It was self-inflicted, like us. That's what he said. He said,
yeah, whatever.
So you're not buying that?
No, he said what he said. Like they always say, when people mad, they're telling you the truth. Listen to them then. Don't listen 24 hours later when somebody, the PR people that came there, they called him in the room and say, hey, look, Jalen already heard you. Dog, quarterbacks are petty. Dog, you need me. Bro, my homeboy over there, now I know Devontae. I know Goddard. Bro, I got Saquon back here, bro. We don't need you.
Right.
No, okay, bro. Whatever. No, he would be. First of all, he lucky that the organization didn't say, Bro, this conduct detrimental to the team. We're gonna give you a couple of weeks off, and we're gonna keep your game check while we at it. Like sometimes you gotta STFU, and he hadn't learned that yet. This is not the first time he done popped off.
Yeah, at the end of last year they was doing
That's what I'm saying, dog. Jalen tired of it. And again, look for his catches to diminish over these next few weeks. And what he don't understand, dog, he's tearing up the team because at some point, guys, especially defensive guys, they're like, bro, we 11-2. What are you talking about?
It's yeah, especially when we saw Brandon. What's Brandon's last name? The DN that got hurt, Brandon Graham, I think. Yeah, it came in and on some podcast he was talking about it and saying, basically called out AJ was like, what's the name is trying. AJ said what he's trying 11. He said 1 is trying, 11 keeps talking. It's amazing because you got a defense is balling now. You have, of course, Saquon. It's like, what are you doing? But in fact, let me ask you this though. Yes, because like you said, hey, we might see Jalen say, all right, man, you're not getting the ball. But at the same time, is this distraction, I'm saying amongst, because of media and all of that, not within the team or whatever they dealing with, but amongst media and fans and all of that. Do you think this bodes well for Eagles? I'm going to tell you why I kind of do, believe it or not. And I don't even know if they're thinking like this. They might be. Because everybody else is now talking about them two not getting along. They're not doing this. And yes, that can mess up, can add grease to the fire and everything. But at the same time, nobody's worrying about what they're doing on the field, how they're winning, or the fact that they are winning.
Right.
It's kind of like a Minnesota Vikings. Like these jokers just keep winning. Nobody talking about them. Like, you forget they're 11-2. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it could bode well for that. But at the same time, within the locker room, I just don't think it's not good, dog. It's not.
No, it's not. And it's uncomfortable. And the one person you don't want to be uncomfortable is your damn quarterback.
Right.
Who, again, he got to throw you the ball. Bruh, dude, quarterbacks are petty. Now, I will look right at you, stare you down, and throw a check down, dog. I don't care how wide open you are.
Right.
Bruh. Right. And then I want you to come back to the huddle huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm going to do? I'm going to train personnel. Like, what we in? Nah, let's go strong. Let's go strong. Two tight ends and Devontae. Yeah.
Get
out of here.
Mess around when he get in. When we come back in, you're like, hey, check. No. Kill. Running a sweep his way.
Dog. That's what I'm telling you. You coming in all running plays, dog.
Right.
All running play. Matter of fact, look for Devontae to have about 10 catches on Sunday. So, I mean, dog, this guy, I mean, for as talented as he is, man, I mean, he's clearly about himself. This divisive behavior is what tears up locker rooms. And they're going to be around there looking like, they're going to look back at this season and they're going to be like, man, AJ just tore up our season, man. Get that out of here, man.
Right, bro. Yeah, right. The funny thing is, did you see McNabb come in and say his little 2 cents, right? I ain't gonna say little, but he said
he had quarterback.
And he been through this, but he said, whatever. T.O., did you see T.O.'s tweet? T.O. come in.
T.O. so lame, man. T.O. lame, dog.
Why T.O. still petty, dog?
Because he lame. Bruh, ain't nobody thinking about you, T.O. Man, folk out here, man. T.O. gone somewhere, man. Nobody studying you, T.O. Nobody studying you. You still jealous of McNabb, dog. Get out of here, T.O. Nobody studying you.
Right. So is this? Do you think this is just a situation that's on the field, or is this more so when it's off the field as well, or it's going to go to off the field?
Yeah, man, I think it's both. Because I mean, it's already been rumored that like they used to be like partners,
Yeah.
and their relationship has been frayed. You think this helping anymore? Like I say, man, Jalen probably look at his phone and AJ probably texting him, man, block, do not disturb. Like now he can't get through the quarterback. Now he got to be in practice. Like I say, you in practice, Jalen getting the play. Like Jalen can hear the play. You can't hear the play. Jalen, hey man, we're going 842. Not X Rocket, Y Rocket.
Y Rocket, right?
For you, 6. Let him run out. You go clear out.
You go play out, right? Right.
Out.
Yeah.
So
it's
just you hate to see it. Well, I don't hate to see it, but professionally, you hate to see it.
You see it, yeah, because it's not supposed to be like that. And I remember, like I was telling you last week, how I watched the games, in the NFL season throughout each year. I'm going through the whole season. In the 94 and the 93 season, I forgot about this. And I think one time Michael Irvin got mad because he didn't get the ball during the game. He threw a little tantrum and all that. And that's what wide receivers do. But talking about old school, Troy Aikman old school was like, came out on TV, said, yeah, if he ever acts like that again, he won't see the ball at all. I'm like, but that's old school though.
Bro, it's the quarterback job, man. That's the quarterback job, man. I'm telling you, and see, as a receiver, I mean, really and true, dog, you gotta kind of butt up to the quarterback. Like you gotta, during the week, especially on game day, man, you gotta remind them, like, hey, bro,
yeah.
You like Reese's, right? Now I got your whole bag of Reese's, man. So, and you got, hey, man, I need to see that thing about 7-8 times. Come on, dog. Like, it's a political game that receivers have to play, and the one way you don't endear yourself to your quarterback is throw him under the bus. You don't do that.
Okay, real quick, breaking news. Then we'll move back. I don't know if they want to do this. The Carolina Panthers. That's what they might as well be. But the Tar Heels just hired Michael Lombardi as their new GM.
Yeah.
I like Lombardi though. I don't like him.
I like Mike Lombardi, man.
I don't like him, dog. He
wrong. Mike Lombardi. He old school, and so this the thing with Mike Lombardi. He's kind of like it's like the mob. He kind of like the underboss. Like he know where all the dead bodies are, man. That's just Mike Lombardi. He understands the processes, building teams. And I know a lot of people like, well, the game passing by. Football is always going to be football, no matter all this stuff you do. And all of the guys who are GMs, I can tell you this. A lot of guys who are GMs now, they got Mike Lombardi's number in their phone because if they gonna call and ask him a question. He has touched a lot of these guys, so I mean, I can see that because I mean, you at college football now, you do need a GM. You need a guy. Cause Bill gonna hire as many people as he can, so all he can do is
just let me do what I do. It's too much work to be going to these places. I'm
well. See, Marlon, the thing of it now. See, every school has collectives now, and so again, this is the new booster club. You write your check to the collective. The collectives raise the money. The collectives have the pot. It's just like Andrew Luck is the GM at Stanford now. If Andrew Luck gets somebody to call or somebody call Andrew, if Andrew Luck reach out to such and such, it's gonna get done.
Right.
Mike Lombardi has the kind of relationships that he's going to be able to call certain people, especially for these kids, because he knows everybody in the NFL. Hey, we got this kid. Don't nobody know him. He might not be a first rounder, but he's a kid who's gonna be solid for your football team for years.
Right.
Though that's all this is. So, bigger checks are gonna be written again. Michael Jordan probably somewhere right now, like, hey,
you got Jordan,
man, what bill?
Jordan might be at the game now, and yeah, that was big for them. All right, man.
Marlon, they so much they like having say, Marlon. That's who everybody writes the check to. So, like with Cardale Jones, Cardale Jones is over the collective at Ohio State. When Cardale goes around the country and Ohio State raised $20 million last year. That's Cardale going out telling people, hey, this is the landscape of college football now. We need all y'all to, you want to say, write me a check. I that 10 grand that you sent it, we need more than that.
Right.
We need all y'all do. No, Michael Jordan right now probably like, hey man, send Bill $40 million. Send Bill $40 million and find me a 5-star quarterback. I got another $10 million for him and Jordan's for life. Jordan's for life. You think we can't get that done?
Hey, what's so bad is the kid, he gonna just see the Jordan for life. He don't care about the 40 billion. I'm sold.
Bruh, true story. One of the kids I coached at when I was coaching out of South Carolina, Darian Durant. Darian Durant was UNC's quarterback. Matter of fact, Darian Durant took Ronald Curry's job. Darian Durant to this day still gets boxes from Michael Jordan. All because he was a very good quarterback at UNC when Darian played in Canada. He played for Saskatchewan. He broke all these records in Canada. Played in Jordan cleats. To this day, Darian Durant still gets boxes from Michael Jordan. So, like you said, yeah, just the Jordan for life thing. He is like,
that's the sale right
there.
Be
fresh forever. Okay.
Right. Yeah, no, you ain't lying. Dang.
I'm gonna be fresh for life. Yeah.
What they offering me $20 million? They offering you $20 million. That's all right, man. I'm getting Jordan's.
I'm getting Jordan for life, man. You know how much them worth?
Right.
you know how I'm gonna be on the ground unboxing everything every week. Y'all gonna be sick of me.
Oh man. All right, man. So that wraps up the hot topic. And like I said, we hopefully they get together, man. This is what should have been a hot topic, but this still is the hot topic. Like we stated, man. Playoff committee, bro. They stood on business, dog.
They stood 10 toes down, dog.
They
10 toes down.
Yeah, dog. I want to know. Look, having Alabama out. So, did you agree with everything, though? First of all, did you?
I agree with it. One of my most reliable sources a week ago was like, dog, Alabama in. They in. No doubt about it. Alabama in. I was like, okay.
Right. That's what we expected. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's never wrong. He hadn't been wrong. And it's so funny. Me and Marla were kind of going back and forth about it. I like, listen, dog, Alabama in. Mm-hmm. But as everything started unfolding, you just couldn't get over. They were a 3-touchdown favorite and just went and laid an egg at Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. Just can't get past that.
Yeah.
And I think this year, more than anything, they had to value being in the conference championship. They had to value that. They had to value it. Because you're talking about a 3-loss team. And everybody kept talking about the Vanderbilt. Dog, they went to Oklahoma where they were a 3-touchdown favorite and got the doors blown off them. And Oklahoma ain't even good.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, that loss right there And I know they kept talking about strength of schedule. One schedule is different from the other, and all of that is true. All of that is true. But you can't go on the road in late November and get beat the way they did. Now you just can't do it. So I applaud and I salute the committee because and I already hear what everybody's saying. SMU gonna get blowed out. Such gonna get blowed out. So, I mean, yeah, Alabama proved that they could have got blowed out.
Right.
So I mean, we don't know. We have to let the games play out.
And that's how it is, man. And honestly, we've seen stranger things happen in certain, stages like this.
Oh,
Never know, man. Look, this is my thing. This is what I like. Because I remember saying maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was saying that maybe it's to the point where if you play in a championship game, that might be bad for you. I remember saying that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I love how the committee was like, besides Indiana State, we just had to pick y'all to go. I mean, when nobody else played. It was pretty good, but it was we just picked y'all to come.
Yeah, but they only got one loss. Now they lost to Ohio State. They only got one loss.
Right, but that was Indiana. I'm talking about Indiana State when Indiana State played Arizona State.
Yeah.
Like we just needed another team. Like
Iowa State in the championship game.
Yeah. Iowa State. My bad. Iowa State. Iowa State. I'm sorry. Iowa State. And so it was like we needed somebody to come. So whatever. But for the most part, they were like they went away from what I said, what I thought. Look, we can't punish the team. He said it. We can't punish the team for making a championship game. You can't.
You can't.
And I love that. And
regardless of how you feel about it, but they set a precedent, they set a standard, and they had to stick to it.
Yeah.
They had to stick to it. It's like, so you mean to tell me SMU done battled all year? They're here. Now they fought. It could have won this game.
Right.
Made a nice comeback, could have easily won this game. You mean I got to send them to the Outback Bowl because y'all want Alabama in? And they 3 losses, man. GTFOH, man. So listen, I was shocked. I ain't gonna need to lie to you because I was sitting there like, man, they ain't gonna leave out because again, we talk about this all the time. It's a TV show. Now, next Saturday, whatever happens, everybody already got that. Everybody ready to say, see, Alabama would have beat them. And that's what everybody had already said. Alabama would beat 6 out of the 12 teams. How we know?
How we know, dog?
How we know? What if it's raining one Saturday?
Right.
What if it's snowing one Saturday?
You just talked about how they were supposed to go to Oklahoma and beat Oklahoma by 21. They was going to have to go on the road anyway. They were going to have to go on the road.
Bruh, I can't stress the game is not played on paper, everybody. Everybody like the GTFOH, man. Like, bro, what they should have did was took care of business. They had a chance to control. They had a chance to control their own narrative, dog.
Yep, and didn't.
And they didn't. So shame on them. See you next year. Miro say he coming back. Okay. Ryan Williams gonna be better. Transfer portal, they got kids leaving. They're gonna have some come in. They signed a great recruit class.
All right.
Take care of business next year.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing about it.
Yeah. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
Now, watching the championship games, besides Arizona State, maybe. That's most obvious, I guess. That boy, what's his name? I can't say his name. Scatterboo.
Scatterboo dog.
That dude, dog. Yeah, we talked about him early in the season. That dude's a dog.
Been a dog.
Yeah. Was there any team that you saw to me where you were like, okay, they I get props between.
I was shocked by how Penn State fought.
Bruh,
I knew they weren't gonna win. It's a big game, and it's James Franklin. Yeah, so I knew they weren't gonna win, but they fought.
Right.
They fought, so I got to give them credit.
Yeah, that was the biggest I thought, shocked to me to see them play like they did. Like, I mean, they were battling, bro. Like battling.
Again, James Franklin not gonna win no big game. Probably gonna get bounced first round of the playoffs too, because that's a big game. But I mean, they fought. I mean, Oregon jumped on them, and they just decided, hey man, we just gonna run this thing right at Oregon. We're gonna run it right down the throat. Marlon, they gonna cry forever, Marlon. I mean, that's just what that is. I mean, y'all might well get ready for that. They better go beat Michigan in that bowl game.
Oh yeah.
That's what they better do. That's what they better be worried about. Michigan in that bowl game.
They might be in trouble. What about let's transition to Georgia. Before we get on Garrett, I told y'all, I said it. I kept saying it. Dog. And it was more so we didn't know. I say we didn't know. And I kind of changed my tune. We didn't know about Texas, but I didn't believe in Texas. I didn't think that they were where they were ranked. I didn't believe they were that good. At the same time, they hadn't played anyone really, but I just felt like some games to me that they should have blown out, they didn't.
Yeah.
And when they played Georgia, they lost. Yes, it was. I think it was in Georgia. Was it in Georgia? It was in Texas, right? It was in Texas. So yeah, that's right. That right there was an indication. Like, I don't think they're as good as their records say they are.
I mean, before we get all that credit, let's understand that terrible pick that Gunnar Stockton threw. If Buddy don't celebrate and just go block, Georgia lose the game. Like, that's a pick six.
True.
No, why are you celebrating, dog? What are you doing? And you messed up my damn parlay sheet. So what is you doing?
How you know that play so well?
That nigga messed up my parlay sheet, bro. That was a pick, bro. When it left Gunnar Stockton hand, my brother said, "Oh, that's ugly, bro." It wasn't nothing but green grass out there. Buddy celebrating instead of blocking the dude who made the damn tackle.
Wilding out.
Trash.
So now Garrett enters in. They're saying I don't think Beck's gonna be able to play, right?
Carson, no, he out for the first game.
So how confident are you from what you saw? I mean, because in a sense, this dude had to come in the middle,
Yeah.
It's not, and it wasn't one of those things where, because to me, you played quarterback before, but I've seen quarterbacks. I've watching the game, talking to quarterbacks. They always say this: when you come in, Charlie Bashington said this. He told us this: when you come in, it's different coming in. Let's say second quarter or even the middle of third quarter.
Yeah.
When dude get hurt, you got to go in. There's no time to think.
Yeah.
But when he get hurt before halftime, and now, hey, you're in second half. Now you all this in your head now.
But a lot of it's still to your advantage because
they
don't know you playing, don't know you.
Oh yeah. But I'm saying
they had scouted for you. So
no, I agree with that.
They got to kind of feel you out. But as far as you going in the game, you kind of like his first couple of throws, like he threw. Everything was a fastball. Like
hey,
you could tell his mind was moving fast. He was like,
right. Calm down, which is understandable, but it was right.
Now y'all want me now I got to go win the SEC championship,
right.
And Mike Bobo in my car. Oh God, like man, this is gonna be terrible. But
he was over there like Willie Beeman. You know how Willie Beeman was chilling, like he wasn't getting in. Like next thing you know, he got a
bro. Yeah, dog. It be like that. You be sitting there like, man, bro. I know good. Wait, what happened? Carson got what? Oh, but he gonna be all
right.
He can't go.
You sure he can't go in? Boy, he was spooked. But hey, kudos to Gunnar though, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but Gunnar is built for. Gunner's a 5-star kid. Gunnar was highly recruited. All these things. So that's like Kirby said. That's how I expected him to play. He was competing for this job. Hell, go out there. This is why people love Kirby. This is why people love Kirby coach teams, because they just everybody's so mentally tough.
Right.
Like, bruh, yeah, man. He whoop them so much. Like they can't wait to get to the game. They like the game easy. Do y'all know what this dude be doing us all week, man? Like, no, man, get me to the game, dog.
Yeah, shout out to Kirby, dog. Kirby, he always remind me of the dude that took over WZUP radio station. When Martin, he looked just like dude. Yeah, dude.
Marty,
Right.
Marty, this ain't working.
Y'all can't tell me that what do we call it, man? Kirby, dog. That's Kirby, man.
That's one of my favorite Martin episodes ever, dog. Between that and Varnell Hill,
Right.
epic Martin episodes, dog. Epic.
Hey, so, and then I want to talk about well, I know you want to talk about this, and we got to talk about it, the transfer portal, because we just saw possibly the top player in a portal this year, and that's Darian Mesa. Mesa, am I saying it correctly?
Mm-hmm.
Mason, but he's a redshirt freshman, and he chose Duke, which is like, wow, he chose Duke. So, what's just at this state, Mace, when you look at transfer portal and how it's changed so much of college football, and just you don't even have the traditional team. You still do, but as you see now, it's kind of messing up what you see with traditional teams, because these teams are coming out of nowhere and they're playing better. You can expect a Vanderbilt to be that good or play that well and so forth. But you seeing that Oregon, that's how Oregon is able to be good like they are, and so just from your standpoint, like what do you see through your lens when it comes to the transfer portal?
I mean, it's college free agency now. Coaches just don't have the time to develop kids, so that's why high school recruiting has changed so much. So the new way of recruiting now is go to a smaller school, develop, and then transfer up. Mm-hmm. Then you have other kids who are fortunate enough to get to the Power 5 schools. Doesn't work out for them, they transfer down, so they can play. It's about development. If I'm a coach and I'm on the hot seat, I don't have time to wait and see if this 18-year-old kid can get my system. When it's 7 redshirt juniors, 5 seniors in the portal who started at whatever university they jumped in the portal, he can help me today. Think about if Miami had took DJ Uyule over Cam Ward. Disaster. So you got to pick right as well. You got to figure out, how does this kid affect my program? Think about Kyle McCord, who couldn't get it done at Ohio State. He almost threw for 4,000 yards at Syracuse. So these coaches, they want experienced kids. Now, it's a lot of kids who are forced into the portal because schools are moving on. Like a kid that we cover over Georgia Tech, Eric Singleton. Eric Singleton is Georgia Tech's go-to guide receiver. Mm-hmm. He hit in the portal, and he's hitting the portal because out of high school, he wasn't highly recruited. He was thought of as a track guy because he's super fast. Gets to Georgia Tech, establishes himself. Now people around the country like, he can help our offense.
Right.
Hey, I know this what Georgia Tech doing for you, but I got this.
Jamar Gibbs.
Yeah. So and this is a kid. I ain't gonna put all his business in the street, but one of my partners, mama called me and was like, we listening. And this is a kid who is currently balling at his university. Balling. freshman, balling. But he had a offer on the table, and they had to listen. Cause at said school he's at, he's probably getting like $200K. The school that wants him to come was like, hey, we got $800K for you. It's a business now.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Let's say if they said, all right, we won't have a problem with boosting and with paying. You remember how they had to pay under the table back in the day, get you there or whatever. Let's say if they say, all right, because it's in essential, that's what it is. Essentially, that's what it is in a sense.
Play now,
yeah. But
he got professionals now,
right? But instead of saying you have a transfer portal, if you had it the old way, where look, you come here, we'll give you this and that, and it's free, it's legal. Do you think we will still have the transfer portal?
Or, I mean, this is essentially what it is.
It is. Only difference is people weren't leaving in the middle of the season like that. I mean,
well,
yeah, so
back then, you couldn't, like, it was a penalty if you
you had to wait. You had to wait a year.
You had to
right?
sit out.
Yeah.
But now, and listen, this a lot of all of yous. It's a lot of y'all fault, because a lot of yous kept saying, well, the coach can leave. Why the players can't leave?
Mm-hmm.
The coach can do this. The program making all this money. Why can't the kids get none? Now that they're giving the kids, now y'all don't like that. This is why I tell y'all all the time. Y'all just complain about everything. You can't have it both ways. Y'all say the kids should have the same opportunity as the coach. Coach in the middle of the night up and leave. Well, now the kid in the middle of the night, he can up and leave.
Right.
So this is where we at for Marlon. Yes, the portal is 25 to 30 years too late. Because me and a lot of my partners who played big time college football, they are mad at this portal because they like, bro. Like, and I tell people all the time, imagine what Reggie Bush would have been worth on the open market.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine what Vince Young would have been worth on the open market.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I knew Malik Murphy. Yeah, because what you call going back up there? Rich Rod finna go back to West Virginia. So, yeah, Malik Murphy. Y'all, this Malik Murphy third school. He was at Texas. Now he went to Duke for a year. Now he going to West Virginia. Yeah, no, yes. Oh, yeah, Marl, I would have bought Marl. I would have had a Foot Locker. I would definitely have a Foot Locker deal. Foot Locker NIL deal.
You ain't lying.
Definitely a Polo NIL deal.
Oh, yeah, I'd have had all of that.
And Mitchell and Ness. Yes, I would have had all them NIL deals. Yeah. Right.
All right, man. So like I said, we'll see how this unfolds in the next few years.
When you see G Hurst at the next game, G Hurst hate this. He hate this NIL.
Oh really?
G Hurst. Gas, what you been worth with NIL right now? He gonna walk off. He gonna walk off.
I'm gonna ask him, but I see him. I'm gonna ask him.
He gonna walk off.
I'm gonna ask him.
Cause yeah, dog. Hey man, what a time for these kids, man. What a time, dog. What a time.
Yeah, it's a time.
Now, my little cousin does not play a snap at Ohio State. Now, his NIL deal is like $28,000. Now, he got $14,000 first semester. He gonna get $14,000 again in January. Come on, man. $28K for an 18-year-old.
Well, I thought I was rich. My uncle gave me $15.
Bro. Raphael. So when we played road games, when we got back, they gave you meal money.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got an envelope with $25 in it. But you couldn't tell us none with the $25, dog.
Bruh.
You couldn't tell us nothing. Oh, Marlon. Go to any college football player Instagram. Just look at their Instagram. Look what they driving.
Mm-hmm.
All of them got Rolexes. All of them got 3-4 chain. Bro, they ready for the league.
Crazy, man. All right, y'all. We're gonna take a quick break, bro. That's crazy though. That's crazy, man. Quick break, bro. We're gonna and we'll be back, man. With the stop it segment. We'll be right back.
My name is George Iceman Gervin.
This is Dylan Brooks. What's up? This is Vince Carter. You're listening to the 3-Point Conversion. Check it out.
All right, we are back, and right now it is time for the most infamous, the most famous
Stop it
segment. Let's get it. Mace, you want to go first? Or what you want to? How you wanna
No, yeah, I'll go first, man. I just need everybody on all social media platforms that hate on Bronny James every day. Not one person posted he hit a career high. He went 16. He had like 7 rebounds and about 4, 5 assists. I ain't seen not one person post about it. Not one person. Y'all keep going on about the 55th pick in the NBA draft. Every day, y'all typing paragraphs. Y'all just every day. This man is still developing and getting himself together. Give everybody a stop, man. Give all the give them, man. Yeah. How y'all hate a 19-year-old kid, dog? How,
dog?
What has he done to y'all?
I don't know, man. That makes sense, bro. Because I don't get it either, dog.
Every day. You can't go nowhere without seeing a Bronny James hate post. I'm just like, no.
The crazy part was at the game Friday, you know the Hawks fan section, going in. They were saying, what do you say? LeBron James' son suck. LeBron James' son is like, come on, y'all, what y'all doing? Okay, Marlon, before I post yours, you're trying to steal my thunder, dog. So this comes from me and Marlon, because Marlon, this is my stop it too. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, if y'all know this, but
an
Ohio lawmaker, his name is Ohio State Representative Josh Williams, introduced a bill Tuesday that would classify flag planting at Ohio State Stadium around Buckeyes football games as a felony. I'm gonna say that one more time. This guy, Representative Josh Williams, is an Ohio lawmaker. He introduced a bill Tuesday that would classify flag planting at Ohio State Stadium around Buckeyes football games as a felony. As a felony, bro, you're gonna get.
Stop it.
Yeah, man.
Stop it.
Give him a few more of those.
Stop it. Stop it.
A grown man. A grown man. A grown man. A grown A man.
Hey man, listen. That man, that man's in his office in Congress.
Bruh, like what are you?
He's sitting in the state house in Columbus, and he ain't got nothing else to do. He playing Candy Crush on his phone, and he just twiddling his thumbs, and he watched the game again. He said, "You know what? Now I know what I'm finna go do, man. Let me run down the hall and tell everybody this, man." And a lot of people that are gonna be with it.
I bet you Gus over there. He's right. Gus gonna be the main one voting for him. Yes, that's what I thought. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I can't believe Gus. Hey, so
oh Lord,
Kirk Cousins, bro, and the Atlanta Falcons. It seemed like at one point defense was like, you know what, we can't do anything. Was that the game where I don't know what to say? Was that Jesse Bates or was that, I forgot who it was, but he tripped and fell? Was that game? Was that game when I don't know if it was that game. No, it wasn't that. But dude was wide open. But I know Addison was wide open on one play, and it was like, no, not Addison, it was Jefferson. And it
Yeah.
was like, what are you doing? Did the safety fail? It was like, what are you doing, man? Like,
Yeah, man.
what's going on? Like the defenses gave up. But Kirk,
Yeah, man.
well,
It's bad. It's bad.
it's bad. It's bad. But like I always say, the silver lining is one thing about football or the NFL. You go through these spurts where you can lose 4 games in a row, and then come out the next 4 and win them all. And next thing you know, your record look like y'all had a great season. Yeah, I mean, it's just how it works. But at this point, because you can't afford right now, you're pushing for a playoff game. I know people like, we need to bench him. For who? What are you gonna bench him for?
Listen,
Who?
I can't stress this, and I've said this for a long time. I'm going to continue to say it. This is why people, when they talk about Atlanta, that's why they always talk about we got the worst fan base. Because our fan base, I mean, listen, everybody know Mike Vick is my dude. It's my guy. But y'all celebrate Mike Vick way more than you celebrate Matt Ryan.
Ryan.
Mike Vick has come out his mouth and said that Matt Ryan was the best thing happened to the city. When I was here, I was not focused, blah, blah, blah. And of course, we know what happened.
Right.
Y'all still celebrate Mike Vick more than Matt Ryan. Marlon, you know Marlon know I've been on this train forever. It's just always funny. So when the draft happened, and I was the only one standing on this hill, everybody like, who drafted our future? I'm like, y'all, the NFL don't work like that. Do y'all understand that Ra might not even get to coach Michael Penix?
Right.
The way this thing going, and then where did the next coach come in, and he don't even like Michael Penix?
I'm saying we want to get somebody else or the
So-
new GM if it's a new GM or something. Right.
So this is why that pick, because again, winning organizations, it's no way you give a quarterback $180 million guaranteed, and then you draft his replacement in the same draft in the first round. Disjointed. But everybody, it's a great pickup. How's a great pickup when your number 1 overall pick either has a walkie-talkie in his hand or he got his helmet on, listen to the plays? He can't help you at all. And then here go everybody, well, it's time to bench Kirk and go to Michael Penix. You can't do that.
No. Especially
Nobody is going to have a $100 million backup quarterback.
right.
Nowhere. You're stuck with Kirk for at least 2 years.
And then you're not doing that anyway while you're in this playoff race. I don't care how many games. All they got to do is win next week and Tampa Bay lose next week. Atlanta's back in the driver's seat. Yeah.
Back in the driver's seat.
And they have the tiebreaker. So
Right.
So it's a wrap. But I mean, Kirk Cousins, he has to play his way out of this.
Yeah.
And he knows that. It's a fault. Sometimes it happens like this, man. You hate that it happens like this, but the best part is you can thank Kirk Cousins for putting Falcons in this position to where as many games as they're losing, they're still really not out of this.
No. No. And a lot of it too is, I mean, yeah, it's a lot Kirk, but a lot of his play caller too, like Zach Robinson just hadn't been good. Whether it's play design, whether it's creativity, him not understanding, he don't have no situational awareness. You know, raw in-game management hasn't been good. Like, I'm still sitting here like, get ready to punt, get a penalty, get the ball 4th and 2. Dog, go for it. You got one of the best running backs in the game. His backup is a short yardage monster. Mm-hmm. Dog, you get a delay game, you end up punting again. Like, dog, Rob, what are you doing?
Because the funny thing is, he'll go for it when you least expect him to. It'll be like 4th and 7 in the third quarter. You're down by 4. He'll go for it. And it's like, bro, what are y'all doing? Like, why are you going for it?
What are you doing? Like, really?
Real quick, and then we'll move on. Mace, I'm just tired. I'm tired of. I know everybody say this, but just don't say it because it's how I feel. I've been saying this for the last 3 years. First of all, I want to apologize. Well, I don't want to apologize, but I can't just blame you anymore. What was the coach name in Chargers? The Chargers.
Brandon Staley.
Staley, I can't even, because everybody does this. It really is the John Madden era. These guys, because they're around our age, my age. They grew up playing John Madden, and this is what everybody's going for it. And it's like, we know it's a copycat league. We understand this, but
Raw got them mean quotes too, boy. He coach speak 101, boy. Textbook.
He gonna give them to you. But yeah, man, I'm tired of it, man. And like you say, it goes to Rob make these decisions. Sirianni probably got threatened, and that's why you don't see him doing it anymore. But you got so many coaches going for it in situations like, dog, you down by, they could be down by 2. The Joker's gonna go for it on 4th and 3 at the 12-yard line. Why? Kick the field goal, go up 1. Depending on your defense, dog. Or depending on your defense to get the ball back. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's what football is. I'm tired of it. But I digress. So look, Mace, wide receiver 101. Marlon, I want your take. Everyone else who's listening, I want you all's take. So what we're going to do is, I remember when who do you think was the first receiver to come out? Was it Brandon Marshall? I think it was
Keyshawn.
Brandon Marshall. Huh? Keyshawn was the first one.
Yeah, wore 19. Yeah.
Wore 19.
Yeah.
And we was like, what is he doing? And then Brandon Marshall came with 15.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start seeing it happen. Your boy, I can't think of his name. Either or, but you start seeing the trend.
Yeah. And
they changed the rules, and you can wear anything now.
Yeah.
All right. But let's say if we had to go back to yesteryear, to 1980, 82, to the 82 rules or whatever, where your receivers wore numbers 80 through 89. We're going to list a couple of receivers, and I want you to tell me, and we'll go back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
What number would fit them? Like, what number would they be like, oh, he cold, this is what would fit him? Okay. So the first one I have is, we're going to start with Jamar Chase.
Oh, definitely 80. 80.
80. You see 80.
So 80, because for me, and it kind of was always this way for like in my mind. Receiver numbers were kind of like by body type.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of, so like I say Jamar Chase wears 80, would wear 80 because he reminds me of like a Andre Rison. He kind of reminds me of guys who wore 80, and most of those guys who wore 80 wore one in high school. And
right.
They wore one in high school, wore one in college. They got to the pro. Some reason they put 80 on.
Right.
But for me, Jamar Chase, and because he's Andre Rison, Bill like kind of stuff. Yeah. Nah, he wore 80. Yeah.
So you know what number I could see him in though? Believe it or not. And we saw two, they not probably two of the best wide receivers besides Collinsworth wore this number. Collinsworth wore 80. But we saw Pickens wear 85. and we saw Chad wear 85.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him, Chase, saying, you know what? Let's go on and keep this going.
Well,
I'm gonna rock this 85. Because 85 to me is another number. I feel like his body type and how he plays.
now see for me, so Carl Pickens and Chad taller than Jamal.
True.
See, they long. So
Right.
I think 85 would look kind of it'll make it so
Make him look. You know what? Because he is.
it make him look chunky.
Wait. You know why I say that? He don't play like he's small though.
No, he don't.
He don't play like
he don't.
So
But
you're right.
Guys just
I'm not.
Look
no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Because I'm not looking. Because when he plays, the way he plays, I don't look at him as short until you said it. And I thought about it. I'm picturing him like.
Yeah. No, he's not as tall as both of them. Like, no, Carl Pickens was like 6'3".
Yeah, Carl Pickens was a tall dude.
He was a tall.
Carl Pickens was nice, dog. Yeah. Okay, so 80. But like I said, I do agree with 80. But 85 was the other one. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a good one right here. Tyreek Hill.
Oh, see again, 80.
But you know what? I say 83.
You know what? 83 would look out. So I would have to ask you this. Are we talking about Tyreek in Kansas City? Or are we talking about Tyreek in Miami?
Miami, because Kansas City, he was the gadget guy.
Miami, I can see him with 85 because again, in my mind, he looked like Mark Duper.
Right.
He looked like Mark Duper. He built Mark Duper was kind of stocky and but yeah, in his Miami uniform, I can see him wearing 85.
You can't see 83? I see 83 in Miami too, though. I see 83 because he's that.
So for me, guys who are 83, like, damn, my boy gonna beat me up about this. I like to me, like a lot of receivers who are 83, they kind of sorry just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They like your third, fourth receiver. So I be like, 83 kind of.
But Tyreek is that type where I think he would change. And the reason why I got 83 because Tyreek is the type where he would probably let me wear my own number. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this number
right.
Because Tyreek is that guy. That's why I say 83.
Yeah.
You know,
I can see that.
Right.
Yeah.
But I can see that. All right.
Oh.
Nick Collins.
Whew. Whew. So I can because see now we talking about he got kind of different body type. See, so he looked like he like one of them guys who are 88.
See, I was gonna say 88. I see 84. I see 88, and I can see 84. See,
so again, Sterling Sharp. He's a big body receiver.
Yeah, right.
And he long, so yeah, Sterling or 88, like a Mike Irvin, just
Mike
big
Irvin, right,
physical receivers. Yeah, so yeah, 84, 88. Like I like those.
He said fast guys wear 83. Yeah, you're right. Flipper did wear that 83. Yeah,
he was on with Flipper one. Yeah, Flipper
only played great against the Giants.
Yeah.
He's getting 338 yards a game. Killing. Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ.
Kill the Giants.
Could somebody cover him?
Somebody 89? Well, I can't see 89.
Maybe.
So,
y'all, for me.
I ain't hating no 89.
89 always a tight end. For me, 89 tight end number. I just think all tight end.
That's one of the numbers.
Your tight end 89.
If they're wide receiver, they garbage. They're not that good. We get them 89. That was the last number we had left. I can't, Yeah, Herman Morton wear 84.
You're gonna be at the end of the picture. 89, you in the top left corner. Top left corner.
Right.
You last man in the picture. I left, your right. When you look at the picture, you're gonna be on far right side.
So we agree with 84.
Yeah, I
can see 88 too, but 84 I just 84 felt like.
And Marlon, he kind of favor Herman Moore if you really think about it. He kind of favor Herman Moore. He ain't as tall as Herman Moore.
85.
He long. He Nico long.
85 was tight end. Yeah, it was. You're right. 85 was the tight end number 2.
85 was
Well, 85 was you still had. Now it was the early 80s, early to mid 80s. 85 was a wide receiver number. Then as the 90s, like you said, it was tight end. Just All right. Last but not least, Justin Jefferson.
Shit, Justin Jefferson with anything. So freaky, man.
With his body type and the way he plays.
That's so freaky.
What you see?
You can put Justin Jefferson in anything, man.
You know what I see him? Because you're right. I see him because he's so tall, lanky.
Yeah,
I see 87, dog.
Yeah, you know what? Let me tell you what's so funny. And 87 is perfect because his receiver coach is Keenan McCardell. And it's so funny. Me and my brother watching the game Sunday. And he seen Keenan McCardell sitting. They after Justin Jefferson touchdown, they were sitting there talking. Williams said, "Oh, that's why his route so freaky. That's why his route so freaky." Keenan McCardell, man. Keenan McCardell, y'all listen. I loved me some Keenan McCardell. Keenan McCardell route running is ignorant.
Yeah.
Ignorant route running.
Right.
Ignorant.
Right.
Oh my God. Yeah, Just with 82 too, because a lot of times when the guys came from college, they would somehow try to get their college number in there somewhere. So they were like, what? Yeah, well, like 82.
Hey, because you know who else was it 82? What did I'm looking dead at him. I can't think of his name now. Came from Dallas and played with Keenan McCardell.
Man, Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith one of the coldest ever.
Jimmy Smith doesn't get his due at all. At all. Do you ever think, being a Dallas fan, do you ever look at that and like, if we would have kept him?
But we couldn't keep him. He was on that dope. Best thing we did, we got him out of there. Getting him out of Dallas saved his life.
Yeah, you're right.
Getting him out of Dallas saved his life. Listen, without a doubt, it was a 5-year stretch, and you go look at the numbers. Jimmy Smith was the best wide receiver in football.
Yeah, man.
Couldn't nobody do nothing with Jimmy Smith. Nobody.
Smooth, fast, can
nobody. Matter of fact, go find. It's a clip where Dion talking about Jimmy Smith. Jimmy, he like, bro, y'all didn't want to see Jimmy Smith. Y'all not want to see Jimmy Smith was big, was fast, but his route and any 50-50 ball. You forget that.
He was getting
that Jimmy Smith ball. Jimmy Smith was cold, dog. Salute to Jimmy. I might make me every 7-8 months. I always make a Jimmy Smith post. I'll make Jimmy Smith post tomorrow because I'm like, bro, you can't forget that this dude was a killer. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Jimmy Smith, man. Shout out to Jimmy Smith, man.
So let me ask you this. So we're gonna, before Doc come on, we're gonna do it in reverse. What number could you see Randy Moss wearing? Like an off wide receiver number. What 18. Would be cold?
18.
You just said it because he wore that.
18. Because he wouldn't look good at single digit. Because he's so lanky. He would not look good in the single digit. So like I love the fact that he wore 88 in college. I thought he was gonna come in the NFL with 88. But 84, I mean, he made 84. But like to me, if he had like a low number, it would have to be 18. Because the way he wore 81, you just reverse it. I can see him at 18.
What about this? I know this is odd, and it had nothing to do with what he had on before, but I think it would have been dope if he'd have wore this. Maybe because I'm thinking 84, 14.
I can see him wearing 14.
I don't see no other receivers wearing 14 like that.
Yeah, I can see him wearing 14. Because Amon-Ra St. Brown made that 14 look filthy.
Oh yeah, that's the only one. Yeah,
he made that 14 look filthy.
Yeah. Yeah. But have you noticed when you look at the running backs, the best running backs, Saquon still 26, Henry still 22.
Yeah.
that they hadn't changed. Yeah,
Marcus 14 kind of ugly.
no, it is, but that's why I said I think he could pull it off though. You're right. It's an ugly number. He only one that could pull it off. What was the white wide receiver in Denver?
Wes Welker?
Was it Stokely or
Brandon Stokely? Stokely was 83.
But then when he went to Denver, didn't he switch it? When he went to Denver, who was it?
You talking about Amendola?
Amendola wore it.
Amendola, yeah.
It was another guy too that wore a weird, funky number, whatever. But yeah, man. But no, just like I said, just looking at it, man. Looking at these wide receivers, because you knew back in the day, 80, like you said, 80 was the short. But 80
to 89, baby.
80, you was good. 80, it was like you had to represent that number. But like I said, it was just definitely something to think about, man. Like McCaffrey wore 87, right?
Yeah, easy Ed.
Yeah, I remember he was playing with the 49ers wearing number 81.
He had the ugliest wide receiver stance in the world.
Oh yeah, especially with
I like, how do you come out of that stance like that? Jesus. You don't need somebody to play like that. Nah, you don't. Nah, don't do that.
Is there any other wide receiver that you can name that you would say, like we talked about Jimmy Smith, that you would say, yeah, this dude was it?
Like I said, Jimmy Smith won the forgotten one. I don't think Andre Rison. I don't think Andre Rison gets the credit he deserved. Everybody want to talk about his house getting burnt down.
I'm gonna tell you
way more than that.
I don't think Herman Moore get it.
Herman Moore definitely get it.
I'm gonna tell you somebody who I thought was gonna be that beast, and he started off good and he kind of slowed down. It was Rob Moore. I thought Rob Moore was gonna be that dude in Arizona.
Injuries. Yeah.
The injuries messed him up.
Yeah. Then what guy used to hang him out to dry all the time too? Jeff Blake. Jeff Blake used to hang my boy out to dry.
Hey, speaking of Jeff Blake, Darnell Scott was that dude. Darnell Scott was throw it up. He was the long distance runner. Like he was the just run out. Just
ugly 86 on.
Ugly.
Now you know who I'm mad at though. You know who I'm mad at?
Who?
I'm mad at CD Lamb. Because CD was supposed to originally wear 10. That was his original number. Then he let Michael Irvin talk him into carrying the tradition with 88. Because I kind of wanted to. I was like, man, I'm sick. After days, I was like, I don't want to see nobody else wear down 88. Like, I don't want to see nobody else wear that. So CD originally had 10, and then like 2 days later, he was wearing 80. I was like,
that's what I love. And then we could go. We're gonna bring our nigga guest in. But I love that because I love the fact that you keep it going. That's why I said maybe, but he don't fit it. But look, same. But when you wear 88 though, you ball out. I mean, Dez had a run. He was balling. Same thing.
I just.
And I don't understand this. And this is the last thing, Mace. I don't understand why Detroit, especially with Gibbs, it'd have been dope if they would have gave Gibbs 20.
No, don't do that to him. No, don't do it to him.
Because you got Sims. You saw what Sims did.
Yeah,
Barry did.
Barry kind of messed that jersey up for everybody. Like I don't.
Yeah, what everybody wearing?
I don't want to see nobody. Matter of fact, if you put it on, I'm gonna look at the sideway. I'll be like, why you got that number on, man?
Hey, I got you. You see that? We're gonna do that next show. I got you.
Oh yeah. Because it's one dude in New York. I want to hurry up and get him out his number. I want to get that Cyber Joker out of that one. Get him out of there because he sucks.
They're gonna be hurt almost every other play. But, all right, man. We're gonna take a quick break, bro. Don't go anywhere, y'all, because we got guests coming in. We ain't guests.
Sucks.
We'll be right back.
Have a sports injury? Need to see an orthopedic doctor? Ortho Atlanta is one of Metro Atlanta's largest orthopedic and sports medicine practices, providing orthopedic and sports medicine care for the whole family. With 37 physicians and 14 offices, The practice provides the highest level of care for injury of muscles, joints, bones, and spine. Ortho Atlanta offers convenient access to a full range of musculoskeletal surgeons and specialists. Ortho Atlanta also offers on-site physical therapy, pain management care, MRI imaging, and workers' compensation care. The Ortho Atlanta surgery centers in Austell and Fayetteville provide cost-effective, same-day surgical procedures in an accredited outpatient center. Hip, knee, shoulder, back pain? Ortho Atlanta has you covered with specialists in all areas. Same-day appointments, orthopedic care for the whole family. Ortho Atlanta, Atlanta's choice for orthopedic and sports medicine care. Learn more at www.orthoatlanta.com.
All right, we are back inside the 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge, and we got to bring in none other than family in the building. Dr. Donald Fowler III, orthopedic for Ortho Atlanta. What's going on, Doc?
What's up, guys? Sorry to miss you last week. Good to be back.
My guy, what up, Doc?
Good to have you back. Doc, we're going to get started. First off, what you think about this portal, this quarterback coming to Duke?
Well, Mensa, yeah. I'm excited. I mean, right, they ranked him the highest guy in the portal as of now. We'll probably see maybe some bigger names in the future. I've gotten a little insight from my Duke football contacts that because at first the news came out that Malik Murphy, our quarterback this year, transferred in from Texas, who played well. I mean, they went 9-3. That's good for Duke in the ACC. That he put his name in the transfer portal. That was either Monday or Tuesday this week, like a day or two ago, before their bowl game against Ole Miss. And so it's like, man, he's bouncy. Like, we took him in from Texas. He proves himself, and now he's just gonna dip on us before our bowl game. So I was a little upset. And then obviously this happens a day later. And
Transfer portal, life of the transfer portal.
Life of the portal. But I heard that my guy from Tulane, Mensa, was potentially already on his way in. So Murphy didn't have much of a choice but to move on. So, I mean, musical chairs. It's wild and
life in the portal.
Wild in college football.
That's what it is. So
but I'm excited. Short version, I appreciate Malik Murphy. He did a great job for us. We lost Riley Leonard last year, went to Notre Dame, obviously has done well. So Duke seems like we just grow quarterbacks and give them up to somebody else. But maybe we'll be able to hold on to Mensa for more than a year. We'll see.
Crazy. Life in the portal, Doc. Life in the portal, baby.
Doc, so let's get to these injuries, man. So and it's funny because, we're doing fantasy football. Everybody's in fantasy football. We're in fantasy football playoff. And dealing with this guy, dealing with calf muscle. And, I want to know, because I hurt myself. Oh, never mind. We'll talk about me later, man. Anyway, let's move in. Let's talk about Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert. Let's go with him. He's dealt with an ankle injury as well as a thigh contusion. We all know that he's one of the toughest quarterbacks out there. He's always getting up, and he always get beat up when he plays Kansas City Chiefs. Every time he played them, he always get beat up and hurt. But do you still believe he will be able to play this Sunday? I mean, they're saying they don't know yet. He didn't practice today. So, I mean, you think he will play this Sunday against Tampa Bay?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of hit it. I do. He's, I think, arguably, yes, one of the toughest guys, broken ribs, et cetera, he's had in the past years. He's out there next game. It's hard to remember games that he misses, even though he does seem to get hurt a lot. So, I mean, I think he's going to battle through. Obviously, the Chargers are fighting for a playoff spot, 8-5. Certainly, I think they're in as of now, if I'm not mistaken. But they need to keep winning, and that definitely involves Justin Herbert. So I expect him to be out there. Do I think he's going to be 100%? No, but is 70% Justin Herbert better than I don't even know who their backup is.
Taylor Heineke.
Heineke, yeah. Washington to Atlanta to LA. Heineke's a baller too.
He'll win you a game or two now.
He's a gamer. Don't get me wrong, but I think Herbert is going to be out there. So,
Doc, let's talk about this good old bone bruise that one Aiden O'Connell has. He participated in practice day, limited. You think he's gonna give it a go Monday night, or are we gonna see Desmond Ritter go full Darth Vader?
Hey, because look, I got Bowers and Jacoby Myers. If Ritter comes in, I'm like, I can take him out.
Yeah, I got Bowers in one of my 2 leagues too, but it sounds like he's gonna give it a go. I mean, it's still early. I mean, a bone bruise is a tough injury. I mean, it's kind of good and bad. You can't really. It's not like a ligament. It's just the bone is edematous. It's inflamed. So you can't like mess it up worse, but it's very painful. So I think it's just it's going to be a pain issue, and he'll probably get some kind of lidocaine, Toradol, some kind of anesthetic injection would be my guess for pain if needed. But I probably would imagine he's going to try to give it a go as of now from what I've seen, but it's only Wednesday. So, but a good sign that he was technically out there today. So,
yeah, that's good. Then Seahawks running back Kenneth Walker is still nursing that calf injury. Does it have to be 100% for him to play? When you're dealing with a calf injury.
Yeah,
he got to cut, run, all of that good stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean, I guess I wouldn't say it needs to be 100%. It probably needs to be close, especially for a running back. I mean, obviously Seattle's, I mean, they're in the lead in that NFC West, but it's pretty tight. All 4 of those teams are still in the mix, so they kind of need to win. Now, fortunately, obviously Charbonnet went off, which in his stead, who I was playing against this past week, which I did not appreciate. However, I did have both Jamar Chase and Jordan Addison on my team. So,
oh my God, you went crazy then, Doc.
So I was still okay, but Charbonnet made it a little too close for comfort. But I think Seattle has that luxury, is where I'm going with this, where they got a guy that can come in and plug the hole, and obviously it can shine. So it seems like he might be trending to playing, but as far as fantasy purposes, I think at best you're probably going to get back to, at this point, like a 50-50 split with Charbonnet on touches. So it's going to be tough to trust him. He's not going to be a ball hawk, I think, getting 20 touches, even if he does play, based on trying to ease him back in, plus what Charbonnet has proven he can do. So
real quick, Marlon in the chat, he was saying that when I hear calf, I start thinking Achilles, and being for real, when I messed up, when I felt something pop, that's the thing I always be afraid of, is it going to transfer to my or is my Achilles going next?
Yeah, I mean, it's not I mean, they're connected. Yeah, the Achilles connects all your calf muscles. There's actually 4 calf muscles. Most people don't realize that. But so, I mean, you still got to be smart, because if you don't have basically your leg back in the mix and you're putting more stress on the tendon as a result of the muscle injury, then yeah, you are a little more prone for an Achilles injury. I'd say it's rare that you see a guy with a calf injury and then immediately see something with the Achilles right after, but it's happened. I think that happened with Durant, if I'm not mistaken, in the NBA, where he started with a calf and then shortly thereafter it ruptured his Achilles. But it's rare. It's not common, but it's definitely possible.
Okay.
Here go that old hamstring again, Doc. George Pickens didn't practice today. Probably won't play, but because we know George, we know he wants to be out there. So if he decides to play and you are a fantasy owner of George Pickens, and this is playoff time, would you trust playing him in fantasy?
Yeah.
I need to know. I'm all ears.
Yeah. Well, first off, because we had this side conversation a while ago talking about receivers and divas and why. Do we think Pickens is up there where would you rank Pickens as biggest diva wide receiver in the NFL?
Yeah, him and AJ Brown, they hold the hands.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, they hold the hands because he has the potential to burn down the whole building, and Mike Tomlin knows it. Mike Tomlin had to give him a pacifier every day.
Right.
That guy is, oh my God.
He does. But like you said, ultra talented. I mean, it sounds like they're planning to play without him from what I can hear or see against Philly this week. And as Mr. Controversy always says, Doc, we know how you feel about soft lower extremity or soft tissue injuries on skill position players. So yeah, I don't love it, and I doubt that he's going to be out there. Obviously, you're going to want to follow the injury report up until Sunday, unless they declare him out sooner than that. But I don't think. I think he probably has like a 10 to 20% chance of playing at this point, if I had to guess, from what they're saying, and that it was worse than they initially thought. Yeah. And then even if he does play, I feel like his caps would be limited, and you're playing a pretty tough defense in Philly. So, I mean, I would not feel good about playing him even if he's active this weekend.
That hamstring is a boy. Yeah. Woo. And to me, that's like, especially when you play a running position, it's like, damn, the worst injury you can get because you just don't. Nothing can heal it but rest.
Right.
Yeah. That's the tragedy in your hamstring. You can put that stem on it all you want. Nah.
Yeah. Rest. Right. Yep. Just that's why Keenan Allen be out for 15 weeks every time he.
Yeah, I mean it took Justin Jefferson out for 9 weeks last year.
Right. Yep. Yep.
One day you feel good, and then gotta shut it down.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Doc. We definitely appreciate info from that. All right, man. We got to go ahead and get to these picks.
I was awful last week. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think we all did bad. Something told me to pick the Rams last week, and I didn't. And I was mad.
Nobody wanted to pull the trigger. My own blood on the team.
Right.
Take them.
Right. Yeah, I think we all was like, well, I know I was. But going into this matchup, I felt like it's another matchup that I feel the same way about. And that is, we start with, I think all of us picked Green Bay over Seattle. I kind of want to pick Seattle, but I just don't. I can't do it. It seems like Green Bay always find a way to win if the quarterback doesn't get hurt on unless they play in Detroit on
or Minnesota. Yeah.
Well, but they'll beat Minnesota on like primetime TV. Yeah. But primetime, like they do well unless it's Detroit. I mean, but you're right. But I'm kind of nervous. But Doc, just go ahead and give us why you think Green Bay is going to win.
No, I mean what you just said. I literally when you sent the picks out, I went back through their entire schedule and just they outside of basically the Lions and I think one against the Vikings, they just win close game after close game after close game. They're not blowing people out. They're never pretty, and Seattle is kind of sneaky good, like sneaky good. They don't like wow you, but they're 8-5 and first in their division. So I mean, I think it's going to be a tough game. I just give the edge at the end of the Packers. Assuming Jordan Love's healthy. They also need to get my boy Jalen Reed involved because I also started him last week and he threw up a nice bagel with 0 touches. So if Jordan Love, if you're watching this right now, which I'm sure you're not, get the ball to my guy Reed. He's your most dynamic playmaker. All right, there we go.
All right. So next we have what game I want to go to first. Okay. So we'll stick with what we have. I'm gonna go with Buffalo, Detroit. Mace, I'm gonna go with this one just because I went against what y'all picked. Wait, what do you pick, Mace?
I picked Detroit.
So reason why I picked Buffalo, and I'm gonna let you get the Philly pick. I picked Buffalo because what Buffalo showed me against the Rams, and you would think, well, the Rams is the worst team. I mean, I get that, but Rams are loaded right now. I think the Rams offense are playing at an all-time high, and I still don't think Cooper has gotten to what they want out of him yet. You know, he might be done, but I don't think so. I think he still has a lot left. But the way Buffalo battles, Mace, you said something, and I agree with you. I always say, remember, we talked about the teams, the 2 or 3 quarterbacks. And I said, I think Baker's probably the most competitive quarterback, most competitive player in the league. But you said, no, I don't know. There's 2 other people I put, or 3. So Lamar, Mahomes, then we said Josh Allen. Josh Allen is going to compete no matter what. And because what he did last week was, that's John Madden right there, man. It's Madden stats. You know, it's shame. So just with that, and then he's the type of player that when he competes, they follow him. All right, we jumping on your back. Let's go. We do anything you need us to do. That's why I have Buffalo going to Detroit to win. And it seems like Detroit always struggles with those type of teams, those type of players. Tampa Bay beat them the last 2 times they played them. And I felt like Buffalo was kind of like they don't have all of the talent like that, but they just compete. And one thing about Detroit, we know you're not going to out-physical them, and you might not outsmart them. You know, they're going to play hard, and they're going to play harder than you. But that's Buffalo. That's why I got Buffalo beating Detroit. That's why I picked them. So
it's funny, real quick. You know, me and Kobe talk after every game. And it was his first time playing Josh Allen. I was like, your thoughts on Josh Allen? He said, you can't believe how fast he is. Like, when you watch the film, it's like, okay, he moving. But he's not fast. Kobe said he turned the corner on me the first time. Dude, I couldn't even like reach at him because he was gone so fast.
Right.
Yeah, dog. Freak athlete, man. Josh Allen is a freak, man.
Yeah,
he's a freak.
And we would have never thought that. Just think if he was with some idiot, not necessarily player, but or some horrible organization, or you know, that said, all right, he's not good in his first 2 years. Let's ship him. Let's play somebody else. We all was like, he sucks. And then you see what he's done, man. It's boy. All right, Mace, it's on you, man. Pitt and Philly, who you got?
Dude, I'm going Pittsburgh. So I might be a little biased with this pick only because I'm watching HBO Hard Knocks, AFC North.
we got to talk about that.
Dude, Mike Tomlin. Listen, let me tell you something.
I love Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin gave to the team last week. Dude, I would have put my helmet on. I got one of my old high school, college helmets. I would have put my head down. I was ready to go.
Right.
Like, Mike Tomlin continue. Because, I mean, really and truly, if you look at this Pittsburgh team, you really like, they good, but dude, Mike Tomlin gets every ounce out of all of these guys. And, like, I'm going to be honest. I didn't see Russ doing this. I knew Justin couldn't do this for them. I owe Russ an apology, man, because I was telling everybody Russ washed. I owe Russ an apology, man.
Hey,
but I like Pitt. I like Pitt just because of the physicality they're gonna bring to this game. Plus, AJ Brown trying to sabotage that locker room, man.
Did you hear what Tomlin told
Joey Porter? Yes.
Oh my God, you're not great yet. What did he tell him? Yeah, I know you want to be great, but you're not great. You're not great right now. But you push towards that every day. I'm like. That's why he's my favorite coach. That's why he's my favorite coach.
Man. He that dude.
That dude.
Give me Pitt.
All right. And last but not least, we all picked Chargers. But Doc, tell us why you went Chargers.
Yeah. Again, all these games this week, these are going to be entertaining matches.
Yeah,
these are all 4 are going to be great games. You know, I'm banking on Herbert to play. I'd probably swing it if for some reason he doesn't play. Not that I'm going to do that, but no, I'm not. I'm sticking with Chargers no matter what. But I mean, they're coming off obviously a tough loss. I mean, the Chiefs. I don't know if they really are paying the NFL to get all these like last second wins or however the script is playing out, as people say. But I like the Chargers at home. I think Herbert's going to be out there. I feel like they've kind of found their way throughout the season. They got a lot of good young talent on both sides of the ball. Tampa Bay's obviously kind of pushed back. They were kind of down and out, especially when both Godwin and he's still done, but him and Evans both went out, and they
fight. They're running game, dog. They're running game.
They were 2 games behind the Falcons, and now they're a game up. So don't get me wrong; they're playing great ball. They got 3 running backs, honestly, that can tote it. I don't know. I see it coming down to the end. I'm going to take the Chargers a little bit more favorable at home. I think a little better defense as well. So.
If Herbert don't, because I almost put 5 games on here. Remember, I said that I was like, nah. But if Herbert doesn't play, we can switch because that San Francisco, LA Rams is very interesting. And I battle with which game should it be Tampa Bay or should it be this? So that's some great games. But Doc, we definitely appreciate you coming on, sir. You have a great weekend.
My guy right there. It's my guy.
And, we'll see you. Won't see you next week, Doc. Unless something changes. I'm getting old, Doc. As Macy will say, it's life.
It's
life. Colonoscopy. I got to get a colonoscopy.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right. Well, 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Unless I change it.
Well, no. Actually, 2 weeks is Christmas, so I don't think we'll be doing
what? 3 weeks. I might punk out. We'll see. But
okay.
But anyway,
let me know.
All right, Doc. We appreciate you, man.
All right, fellas. Have a good
one. All right, Doc.
All right, Mace. Let's get on this basketball real quick, man.
Yeah.
What, if anything? So we've seen the Hawks, do what they do, and they playing great basketball. They playing as a team. Right now, they're up 81-70 on the Knicks in the third quarter.
We run New York.
Right. Trae Young told me I was at practice Monday. Was it Monday? He told me, hey, we was talking about the ball. We was making fun of him. Some guy was like, yeah, you're going to do the ball. He left. He was leaving. He's like, nah, I got something special for him. Let me win and do something like that Thursday or Wednesday. He said, I got something special I got planned. So I'm like, okay, we're going to see. But he said he hate being the villain too. But we was like, come on, Trey. But that's what he said.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, what player is more vital right now to the Hawks that's this team is trying to ascend, and they're moving and progressing and everything? Is it Jalen Johnson or is it DeAndre Hunter?
Bro, I ain't know if you're going to throw his name in there, but DeAndre Hunter. What DeAndre is giving us off the bench in that 6-man role is like crazy. Because it's like the offense actually picks up a little bit when he comes in. And dude giving us 20 off the bench a night. He couldn't even give us 12 as a damn starter.
Right.
So I don't know what the psyche or what changed for him, but he's definitely more comfortable in the role. And he's actually, as part of being a 6-man, he's kind of becoming like a two-way player because he's giving us good defense on the other end as well.
Yeah.
So, man, right now, man, it's DeAndre for me. It's DeAndre, and I love every minute of it.
Yeah, I would say the same as well. I think Jalen, you need Jalen to score and rebound because Jalen is the other guy as far as this is the other guy that's going to play well.
Yeah, he like the other star. He like our number 2. He's our guy.
Yeah, he's the number 2, right? Basically,
he's our guy.
But with Hunter,
Marlon, you crazy.
What do you say? Somebody hypnotized Hunter to play right. You ain't lying. But with Hunter, that's the guy that's going to be like, all right, we don't have nothing for him. He's the one that's going to keep us in the lead. If we're in the lead, Now we have somebody else who could score when Trey or Jalen go to the bench. You know, his defense. He's just, and one thing about Hunter, even though he hasn't been playing well, he hasn't played up to his potential or what we thought we were going to get when Hawks drafted him. Hunter is more of one of the most fundamentally sound basketball players. Look where he came from. Look who was his coach. And, so he understands how to play basketball. He's not super athletic. He's not, going to wow you or anything like that. But, I mean, he knows how to play basketball. He knows how to get a shot. So I definitely agree with that. Now, moving on from the Hawks, man, you hear all this stuff going on with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, bro, who do you think? So it's 4 teams they saying that's interested in Jimmy right now. And those 4 teams right now are Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is the guy. Is the Phoenix Suns, Dallas Mavericks, Houston Rockets, and the Golden State Warriors. Out of those 4 teams that have let Miami Heat know that they're interested, which team do you see him fitting the best at?
Ralph, you're going to laugh at me, and that's okay because you laugh at me a lot. Why do anybody want 36-year-old Jimmy Butler? That's my question. I'm like, this not 4 years ago. This not Jimmy Buckets.
Well, I'm going to tell you why. I hear you. I'm going to tell you why. Because Jimmy doesn't have to be that main guy now. Jimmy can be.
Are we sure?
Piece.
Are we sure?
You think he still can be?
But no, what I'm saying, we know that, but sometimes Jimmy know that.
Oh yeah, Jimmy don't know that either. Jimmy think he a dog still.
Think he A1.
But one thing about Jimmy, I will say is, and he's done this under Spoelstra, Jimmy, and sometimes we don't even know because Jimmy only plays according to what Spoelstra needs.
Right.
He's almost like not as far as his style, but I'm just saying the thought process and what a coach wants. It's almost like a Scottie Pippen to a Phil Jackson.
Right.
While he was one of Phil's favorite players because, okay, I need you to do this today. I need you to assist. I need you. Jimmy does all of that. You need me to just play defense? Okay. You need me to assist, get players involved? Because you'll see games where he'll score 8 points, 6 assists, or 8 assists, maybe 10 assists, and 7 rebounds. Then you have some games where he'll score 19 to 25 points, no assists, no rebounds. Then it'd be like 4 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. You're like, what is he doing? But his impact is still in the game because he plays defense. He's directing the offense. So you look at those teams. Those teams are teams where Phoenix, you would think, well, you already have all the superstars, but they don't need no scoring. They need toughness. They need somebody to play defense, somebody that understands basketball, a leader. You don't have a leader in Phoenix. Dallas Mavs, I think he'd go perfect with the Mavs because with the Mavs, this is, you need that player that's going to be tough and rough and can do anything you want to do. I don't think that team is tough enough physically, But Houston, I like that because that's a younger team.
Yeah. Now, for me, like outside of me cracking jokes on Jimmy, even though I know the reign is over in Golden State, I selfishly kind of want to see him go to Golden State. Because I think it's something else because Draymond can't be the enforcer that he used to be.
Right.
I think they need a little bit more toughness out there because, I mean, Steph kind of needs, guys say, Draymond just can't give him that no more. So he need a guy who's gonna be in them trenches with him. And I think Jimmy is truly like a trench guy. Like it went a dark alley, you want Jimmy Butler with you.
Right.
Jimmy Butler gonna swing on somebody.
Right.
So I would kind of love to see him go to Golden State, but really just need to stay in Miami, man. Just stay in Miami, big dog. Just stay in Miami, big dog.
I think I like what you said because he is the type where if you play him at, for the playoffs, you have a lot of games in the playoff where it is real raunchy. It's physical. It's a close game. Sometimes you're not gonna score 119 points. It might be 89, 87. But Jimmy is always, he's been clutch. Jimmy's clutch, but not just clutch with scoring. Jimmy's clutch with getting the steal, making the right pass, or whatever you need him to do. Even just playing defense. You know what I'm saying? Making it harder for the other player to score.
He's a junkyard dog.
That's what he is, man. That's what he is. I see it. Like I said, I think Dallas will probably benefit the most.
Yeah,
from him.
I almost think Dallas already gonna be a serious contender. Then you give him Jimmy buckets. Jesus.
Yeah, that's. But I think all of them will benefit. Suns need him badly. They have no identity.
Yeah, them damn guys out there.
Yeah, and with Warriors, he's just gonna boost them. They're just gonna be a better team, man. Just all
they'll be a better team. Like I say, their championship window and all that stuff is done. Like Steph not gonna hoist that trophy no more. We done got all we're gonna get out of Steph, man. It's just watching him.
Yeah. I was doing a little bet thing, and I was like, it was like, do you think he'd score over 23? I'm like, I can't see him even doing that. I can't do it. That's not. He just. Yeah, it's about the time. It's getting there. It's still dope that you can be great. That you're that great where the game is falling off and you still averaging 23. So,
if y'all say that's falling off, then let me fall off then, big dog.
Right. Hey, man,
I fall off right now.
Fall off quickly, right? Hey, before we go, I want to ask you. We asked a question at the end of the show. What is the best jersey? Individual player, like the coldest jersey. Like, yo, that jersey is hard, number and everything, and the type of player they are. But NFL, NBA, and MLB,
bruh. He got
and not necessarily. It's probably gonna be your favorite, but not necessarily your favorite. But what you think is the coldest? We talk about jerseys. So for NFL, I already know the coldest jersey in NFL. I'm gonna let you say. I'm gonna see.
Coldest NFL is the Chargers. Powder blue.
Right. Oh yeah. I'm saying
powder blue.
An individual, like from back in the day.
The best coldest jersey ever.
NFL.
Coldest jersey ever in the history of any jersey for me. The Philadelphia 76ers, the AI black jersey, with the one he stepped over.
Yeah.
Bruh, that Sixer swag right there, the cursive writing with the shooting star, that black with that gold, dog. I love that uniform. And then AI had the white and black AI 4s on. Bruh, that's my favorite uniform. I love that uniform.
I still
love it.
I'm not being biased, dog. Maybe I don't know. It still got to be Jordan, dog. That might. And the basketball, that red 23, dog. That with red Jordan as the coldest. Maybe you don't count.
You know what's crazy? It's funny you said that. My favorite Chicago uniform is when they wore the black with the pinstripes. I love that uniform. That was my favorite. I thought they didn't wear it enough.
And they only wore it 1 year because the next year they took the pinstripes off.
I love that uniform.
I remember, believe it or not, 2 years before that, or a year before that, 2 years before that, me and my boy, 2 years at school, we in Chicago school, high school, we were like, yo, it'd be dope. Wouldn't it be dope if the Bulls came out with like a black jersey with red? That would have been dope. Because, they didn't have the alternate colors then. So we were just like, yo, that would have been crazy if they did that.
Yeah.
And when we saw that, we was like, we came to school like, oh, we were still in school like, oh, you see, they hurt us, whatever. Okay. Basketball,
that's when Jordan broke out the 11s, the Concord 11s.
Yeah.
With the black, with the pinstripe uniform. Oh my God, I love that jersey.
Yeah, dog. The best NFL jersey, hands down. I don't care what nobody say. That single hand, jersey ever. And I told this to him. He was saying it's not. He was saying like, you don't know why people still want his jersey. Like, that's the coldest. That's the best jersey ever. The coldest. It's LT, dog. That 56. The all blue LT. What?
No.
Come on, Mason.
You
That is the coldest.
You know what's colder than the NFL?
What?
Randall Cunningham, the 12, that Kelly Green.
Not better than LT.
What?
Not better than
No.
LT.
That Kelly Green 12. Matter of fact, dude,
That's hard, though.
You will see that jersey somewhere everywhere. You don't see nobody
No,
wear
that
no
jersey's
LT
hard.
jersey, man. You don't see nobody wear no LT jersey.
But number 56, the blue, come on, man. Bro, that jersey is the hardest jersey. You remember when Dwayne Wayne used to rock that joint in
on Different World?
That joint was the hardest jersey. You can't tell me.
But listen, I might be bad because I hate the Giants as a Cowboy fan.
I hated Randall. I hated Randall too. So
yes, so
yeah, that's right. But when I think about it though, that Randall that junk is hard though. Rock that 12 and that. Yeah, you're right, dog. You're right. That 12 is hard, but that was colder than that LT, dog. What's MLB?
Dude, I'm sick because I'm trying to find the hat right now and I can't find it. The old school Rod Carew Angels jersey, the lowercase A with the halo above the Angels in lowercase letters.
Woo.
Dude, and the hat, the lowercase A with the halo, I can't find it nowhere. I done been on Liz. I done been on Mitchell and Ness. I cannot find that hat. No, I done been on their site. Bruh, always love that uniform. Always.
Mine is, and not because he was a star, but it was just the coldest. Probably why I fell in love with him too, as far as a fan. Was the teal 24 Ken Griffey jersey, dog. When I saw that teal with him, like, oh my God.
Ken Griffey tough.
But of course, another jersey that's hard in NFL and remind me of the White Sox too. When the White Sox changed to all black.
Yeah.
That first year, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
But when the Falcons changed to all black, when they first did that, and when they were still playing at Fulton County Stadium.
Yeah.
But of course, Deion, but you know what? The jerseys that stood out to me, of course, Deion was gonna be hardest, but the Scott Case and the Brian Jordan jersey. I was like, yo,
25.
That 25 dog was so hard, dog. And that 40?
Yeah. This was crazy. So Alfred Jenkins was our receiver coach, and Jim Mitchell was our offense coordinator. Both played for the Falcons. So every summer, we would get the Falcons from the previous year. We would get their practice stuff. So we would get the jersey, we get their practice jersey and practice pants. So I was on work. I was doing work study. So I worked in the athletic office during the summertime. Whenever we would have to go up to Swanee, that's when they were still at Swanee. We would get to Swanee, and they would have the stuff packed up. I would always go through. I would always snatch Andre Rison jersey. I always snatch Deion jersey. And I would just keep their practice jersey. So I wore 2 in college, but I wore 80 in practice because you could tell me I won Andre Rison.
Right.
I wore his jersey. Now I still got Deion jersey somewhere. It's in my mom's house in the closet somewhere. But so when the team would get back, they'll be like, "Dog, what a Deion jersey." We ain't got no Deion jersey. So finally, one year, I think it was my senior year. So we had the SID Sports Information Director. Cecil, I can't remember Cecil's last name. Cecil told all the boys, well, he's like, y'all know Maceo go through the stuff when we go pick it up. Man, let me get that Deion jersey. Like, nah, it's for sale. It's for sale. We practicing it. Ain't nobody practicing in that one. It's for sale.
Right.
Still got it, dog. I don't know where it is, but I still got it. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that's hard. Yeah.
Crazy, dog. Yeah.
Hey. Another one too in football was it Oh, it was the Warm Moon. The Warm Moon.
Nah, I got one. I still got one. I got a throwback Warm Moon.
Oh, for real?
That blue. So I got a Warm Moon. I got the white Warm Moon, but I got the blue Steve McNair. I got the blue Oilers, the Steve McNair Oilers. I got it in the blue. Houston Oilers jerseys were hard.
Yeah, they were hard, dog.
Houston Oilers jersey hard, and of course the Houston Astros with the rainbow stripes.
Yeah.
Always love that jersey. Always love that jersey.
And still, like we talked about it before, that Philadelphia Phillies jersey, dog, with the blue and red and that
that burgundy.
That burgundy. I mean, that burgundy. Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm gonna post a picture of it. I got the white Mike Schmidt white one with the burgundy pinstripes with the big old P, and then the number on the other side. It was some event. What was that? Somebody had a kickback, and I had that jersey on. Yeah, man, that's one of my. Listen, when distant replay, y'all, I single-handedly kept distant replays a business. I was the throwback jersey king.
Really?
And this was during my Foot Locker era, so I believe in the barter system. So, hey, jersey, hook you up with sneakers. This is when I learned that sneakers make the world go round. That's one of the reasons I'm a crazy sneakerhead. People would be like, hey, so the two white boy, I can't think of the name right now, top of my head, who owned distant replays. They would be like, hey, can you get us these shoes? I like, bro, listen, whatever shoe you want, dog, I just got to be able to come get jerseys. Dude, so, bro, at one time, I had so many throwback jerseys, dog. And I remember when I was gonna sell them or something, I would like sit on them jerseys. My little cousins, like, they came and got a few. I think I sold a couple to somebody, but for the most part, I kept them. I was like, no. First of all, they cost too much. Just be giving a damn way.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm gonna wear jerseys forever anyway. When Jay-Z told y'all start wearing button ups, I didn't listen.
Right.
I made up my mind when I was like 15. For the rest of my life, I'm wearing jogging pants, hoodies, and t-shirts and jerseys. You can't get me out of it. Now, I'm not working no job where I gotta wear a shirt and tie. All this. No, I can't wear no jersey to work or no hoodie. I don't want the job. So yeah.
Because I think about that because like that, like you was talking about Chargers, Lance Allworth, his jersey was hard. The 19,
I got that one. Matter of fact, my best friend, I'm gonna call her today. Girl, bring me my jersey. She working at Santan Middle School. They're having throwback jersey today. She was like, I need the coldest jersey. I say, come get this Charger jersey. That's the hard, and also that was the most expensive throwback.
Yeah.
That throwback was $425.
Because you only seen certain people with it.
$425 for the Lance Allworth throwback. Crazy,
dog. Yeah, dog. Man.
What a time.
What a time, dog. But hey, man, it's been another one, bro. Another good show. Fun.
Dope.
Fun. And of course, y'all, play this music. Because you might be a part of it. First, I want to give a shout out to the Almighty God to give me this chance to do what I do, say what I say, make you upset, mad, want to give me the stop it button. God, I appreciate it. Also, I want to give a shout out to my dog, road dog here, Mace. Mace, you got anything to say, man?
Listen, man, love life. Take care of your damn health, everybody. That's my PSA. Take care of your health, man. If you feeling funny, go to the damn doctor.
Real.
Stop talking about some, man. I'm gonna do it next week. If you on medicine, take the damn medicine. You on medicine for a reason, man. That's my PSA. I'm mad at my cousin right now.
I never understood how people, I got this and that, and they were like, I need to be eating right. Dog, if they tell you this is what's causing it, and you could, I never understood that. But anyway, also I want to give a shout out to Dr. Fowler for coming on, like always, giving us some good sound information. And with those picks, Dr. Fowler will take the lead this week. Also, we better watch out for Mace, because Mace keep creeping up, even though we were going at it. And
terrible week. Oh my God, terrible week. Teams let me down this week.
Also, I want to thank everybody who watched the show or listened to the show live, or who's going to watch it or listen to it as a podcast. We appreciate you. Shout out to Marlon always. Shout out to Antoine, man. Shout out to Evan, the reporter. We appreciate you, man. We got to get Cuz one on here this week. But shout out to Cuz anyway. Cuz over there cooking dishes and stuff.
Yeah, he's somewhere driving the Dodge Challenger doing donuts somewhere.
Hey, he's somewhere jumping in pictures. Also, I want to shout out to my lovely children, my nieces, nephews, uncles, aunties, cousins, brothers, sisters, grandparents, play cousins.
Close this thing out, Hawks.
Love on family. Let family know that you love them. Love them while they can still feel it. Love them while they still alive.
Real.
Eat good. Drink responsibly. Be safe until next week. Oh, we got sports. We got college football. We got NBA Cup. We got
all of it.
NFL. Tune in. College basketball. Same time next week. Same show. Same crazy sports. Same sports nonsense. When you miss me, we're out. Peace.